Hey guys, welcome back. This video is going to be about one topic, and that topic is cheating. There are a lot of people out there that get bored in relationships and feel the need to cheat. You are probably more than likely destroying the best relationship you ever had or will ever have in your life by cheating. There is a saying, once a cheater, always a cheater, and that is true, usually. There are some people who have changed their ways, but a very small few. When you cheat, you always, 1000% get caught, sooner or later. And you hurt someone who unconditionally loves you. And you are going to have to live with the pain of seeing the hurt in that person. Maybe even hear them cry. And that's going to be like mental torture. And that's God's way of teaching you not to do what you're doing. If you feel the need to cheat, go to the person you're with and say, look, we're probably going to have to end this relationship because I've decided that, I need more options in my life. I want to sleep with anybody and everybody that I can, and I can't be in just a you and me relationship. It's better to hurt a person that way than to go out there and cheat and get caught. Cheating is not right. I never condone it. If I was ever married to a person and I caught them cheating, I would take drastic measures. I think he would, more than likely, protruding body parts would come up missing and flush down the toilet, if you know what I mean. And that's no joke. Now, I'm not condoning violence. I would never do that. But when you cheat, you pay the price in whatever way, shape, or form. God always exposes it because it's dark, it's dirty, and that's not how you're supposed to be. And you can't go around hurting people and get away with it. You can't go around playing with people's feelings and get away with it. He's not going to allow that. And especially to people on this mission, this TFJ. There are people that have done that to me. Instead of coming up to me and said, I changed my mind. I want to go back to my old lifestyle. I want to be able to sleep with who I want to, not be stuck with one woman. I'd rather them do that than to just go out and cheat and get caught and cause more heartache and pain. But that's how people are. Not everyone. Toxic. People that like to live the man-whorish lifestyle. And I'm not putting anybody down. That's just simple facts. It's the truth. If you want to cheat, step up to the plate and be a man and say, hey, this is not working out for me. I'm going back to my old life. This is what I'm most comfortable in. Goodbye, whatever. But there are a lot of guys out there that don't have the balls to do that. I don't know if it's because they think they're going to have to deal with a lot of drama. I don't know what the reason is because I can't think like a man like that. Men think totally different than women do. To a lot of men, sex means nothing. That's why they don't respect women and they keep going out there and playing the Captain Pocoho game. Which makes them look trashy. But, that's the choice that they make. And you can't force somebody to be in a relationship that doesn't want to be. And that's okay. You just have to cut your loss and walk away. Because you're not going to change somebody that doesn't want to be changed. It sees no fault in what they're doing. That's something they will have to learn down the line. And sometimes they won't even learn that. But they will pay a heavy price for that. Not out of you getting revenge. But from God. Karma. And rightly so. Because you can't get away with hurting people, especially people you claim to love. It don't work that way. You're going to pay a heavy price for that. God's not going to allow that to happen. Especially if it's one of his chosen ones on the TFJ. You will pay severely for it. Now, some guys on this TFJ choose to go back to their own lives because they are afraid of getting karma for doing the least little bit of thing, and they're afraid to walk on eggshells for the rest of their life. That's their choice. They are going to be the biggest loser in the end. They are going to have a lifetime of regret. But that's not going to eat us alive. That's going to eat them alive. That's going to eat their conscience alive. They will live every day with the regret of knowing what they lost. And that's okay. That's their karma. And especially when they see you move on with somebody else. Because a bunch of these people are jealous and possessive, and they don't want anybody else to have you. But yet, they want to go out and have multiple women. Well, it don't work that way. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You're either in a relationship, or you let that person go. And when you let that person go, you release all responsibility, all jealousy, all possessiveness, and control over their life, because you have no control over their life anyway. They're going to do as they please, just like you do as you please. And if you have feelings for them and it bothers you, suck it up, buttercup. You can't change somebody that doesn't want to be changed. A leopard can't change its spots. That's a saying I've heard all my life, and it's so true. Because if you force somebody to be in a relationship when they want to live their old lifestyle, you're setting yourself up for destruction. And I refuse to do that. Men today are not like the men of when I was born. I much prefer the men of when I was born than the men today. Because they're greedy and self-centered. They're narcissistic, they're toxic, they're mentally ill, and they don't believe in the same thing as you believe. Their mindset's totally different. And even though they love you, they claim to love you, they will hurt you by everything they do. And that's not right. And these people don't want to make a decision. Well, I want to be with you, and I want to have my cake and eat it too. I want to be with you, sleep with any slut I want to sleep with, and have tons of options. It don't work that way. It does not work that way. No good woman is going to want that. So you have to decide what's most important to you. And a lot of them have. And it's not the good woman. And that's okay. They will have the rest of their life to regret it. And that's okay too. That's a lesson they need to learn. You can't change someone that doesn't want to change. You can't force someone. You have to let them go, no matter how much you love them. Yeah, you can hope and pray that they'll come to their senses, but more than likely they will not. So you let them go down the path of destruction. And you can either sit and be a witness and watch, or you can move on with your life. I choose to move on with my life. And that's what I'm going to do. Because by being the way that you are, thinking the way that you are, you don't respect and love me enough to do what's right. So why should I waste any of my time sitting around waiting and watching you go down the path of destruction, when you may be wasting your whole life waiting for them to change, and they're not going to. I refuse to do that. So I am moving forward, doing whatever the hell I want to do. And he's going to have to deal with the feelings he has. And if I, in the future, get with somebody else, he's going to have to be a witness and watch that. But that's not my problem. I didn't make that choice. He did. See, pretty much when you make choices in life, there's always consequence, whether good or bad. And you have to be accountability and responsible for everything you do. You made that decision, so you're going to have to live with the consequence. Plain and simple. Well, I have to end this here now because time has run out, so please like, share, subscribe, comment below, thumbs up, send your friends to the channel. At least hit the like button. Check out other content on this channel, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks, bye.